Okay, and there we go. Awesome. Okay. Well, I want to welcome everyone this evening to our Discover Provision call. My name is Reverend Darlene McGregor. I have found the secret to health, and I am just so excited to be able to share it with you all. My story started 12 years ago when, after a serious car accident, I was diagnosed with all kinds of issues, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, irritable bowel, non-responsive PTSD, 13 different medications. I was in bad shape, daily physical therapy for 2 years. I hurt so bad all the time. And a friend introduced me to glutathione at that time. And I knew in 6 weeks, I knew it was working. And in 6 months, I was off all of my prescription medications. The only one that's left is Synthroid for my thyroid. But I really felt like I had been given a second chance at life, which made me very passionate about sharing the glutathione technology with others to be able to see them experience the same great health benefits that I myself had experienced. I was with that company for about 10 years when that company proved to not be very honest or ethical. And so I found myself starting all over again with a new company that's based in Dallas, Texas. The name is Provizion Global. The owners of the company are my friends and business partners, George Renninger and Rick Nelson. And I have finally found my home, not just in business, but a home as far as a nutritional product that absolutely takes my health to the next level. And so I experienced a huge jump when I started to use the Provizion products. Two things in particular that really affected me. As a result of the accident, I had not been able to raise this arm above my head. I can now, as you can see, raise my arm above my head, and I can put it behind my back to be able to do up my bra without any pain. That was a huge thing. I've had that issue for about 12, 13 years. And the other thing was really kind of weird, but I had these 3 plantar's warts on the bottom of my feet. And they were growing up into my feet. They'd been there for about 7 or 8 years. And they were starting to get uncomfortable. They grow up. They don't grow out. They grow up inside of your feet. And those are actually caused by a virus. And I was told once you have that virus, the plantar's warts will continually come back. You can burn them out, but they will continually come back. Well, what was so amazing was 2 weeks of being on the GSH product, and those plantar's warts are completely gone off the bottom of my feet. And I was pretty thrilled about that. And as a result of using this product now for 2 years, I have seen differences in my skin, in my eyes, in my complexion, in my sleep, and in my energy. You know, my goal when I'm 80 years old, I want to look like I'm 50 years old, and I want to feel like I'm 25. And I really do feel like I did when I was 25 years old. I'll be 62 on my birthday, and I am just absolutely over the moon, excited and thrilled to be able to share this product with other people. And so we're going to get into the presentation now. I'm going to share my screen with you all, and we're going to get started. There we go. Okay. Whoops. All right. So our company is called Provizion Global. At Provizion, we are all about pro-heart, pro-vision, pro-business, and pro-mission. Why Provizion? Well, our mission is we want to change the industry standard from being high-quality products at high-end prices to high-quality products that anyone can afford and prosper with. The pro heart of our company is found in these industry leaders, united in heart and mind. We have our founders and owners, Rick Nelson and George Renninger. I have known both of these men for over 13 years. We have 4 founding IBOs in Anna Peter Spence, Dr. Bill Greenman, our lead IBO, myself, and Steve Moretta, who is the founding IBO giving leadership in the Hispanic markets. We all share these 4 heart principles. Number 1, in God we trust. Number 2, we want to exemplify integrity in everything that we do. For us, honesty, integrity, accountability, commitment, and trustworthiness is the foundation on which we build everything that we do. We want to deal equitably and fairly with all. And number 4, we want to provide a pathway forward for the most fragile amongst us. The pro heart of our culture is found in this code to honor and serve others first and best. And we do this following the high act principles of honesty, integrity, accountability, commitment, and trustworthiness. Together, we want to build the next billion-dollar brand together. I really believe, and I know this sounds corny, but I really believe that we are on a mission to be able to save the human race. The past couple of years have been absolutely devastating for people, for families, the isolation, the health issues and concerns and scares. Everything that's been going on around us has been incredibly stressful. And we really believe here at Provizion, we have the health solution and the financial solution to be able to empower people for a better future. We understand that 96% of people, they lay awake at night and they can't sleep. What are they worried about? What's going on in their mind over and over and over again? They're worried about 2 things. I like to call them the 2 evil twin sisters. They're worried about their health or the health of someone they love, or they're worried about their finances, not having enough money to be able to meet their financial obligations. I read an article in Forbes magazine that stated that a family of 4, 2 parents and 2 children, on average are spending $700 more per month on the essentials than they were 2 years ago. $700 per month more. Their salaries haven't gone up. And I've talked to so many people who are worried and struggling in their finances. And the health, man, it has been a crazy 2 years. And we have the solution to people's issues and problems. So our mission is to bring a life-changing technology to transform human health for all people around the world. I like to talk about the breath of life principle. In with the good, out with the bad. You breathe a big breath of oxygen in, and you breathe out all that carbon dioxide, right? Well, we say in with micronutrients, out with oxidative stress, in with microbusiness, and out with financial stress. I like to teach what I like to call the success and wealth creation secret. So if you want to take your income all the way to the moon, pay close attention, because this formula absolutely works. So what do I mean? Well, there are 3 steps to wealth creation. Number 1, identify a massive human problem, a problem that affects all of humanity all across the world. Solve the problem. You solve the problem, and number 3, wealth will naturally follow. So let's take a moment and identify that massive human problem that is affecting all of humanity. What could that problem possibly be? Well, the big problem and the very bad news is that your glutathione and SOD, your master antioxidants, are decreasing and oxidative stress is increasing. What is glutathione? Glutathione is a miracle molecule inside of your body. It is in every single cell, tissue, organ, and body system inside of you. Without glutathione, you would literally be a pile of mush, literally. Well, at age 25, your glutathione levels are the highest they will ever be. After age 25, they gradually begin to come down. The problem with that is oxidative stress. This black line is constantly going up. The older you get, the more oxidative stress you are exposed to. Where this X happens means you no longer have enough of these critical molecules to sustain normal, healthy cellular body function. This represents major health crisis. That happens in the United States at about age 50 to 60 years of age, where most people experience some form of major health crisis. Maybe it's high blood pressure, cholesterol issues, heart problems, diabetes, cancer. There's all sorts of health issues and health crises that people face in midlife. Well, what exactly causes glutathione to decrease and oxidative stress to increase? Well, exposure to radiation, cell phone use, cell phone towers, your microwave, your computer, just holding your phone up to your head, you are exposed to radiation. Just being out in the sun every day exposes you to radiation. Drugs, prescription medications, makes your glutathione levels go down and your oxidative stress levels go up. Infection, sickness, and disease. Aging, just getting older every single day makes those glutathione levels go down and oxidative stress go up. Carcinogens, poisons, chemicals, toxins. It's on our food, it's in the air, it's in the water we drink. We cannot escape it. We live in a toxic world environment. You know, they did a study on babies' umbilical cord blood. And what they found was they analyzed the blood from the baby's umbilical cord, and they found 273 poisons, chemicals, carcinogens, cancer-causing ingredients inside the baby's umbilical cord blood. We are literally being poisoned to death, and most people aren't even aware of it. You would think that baby was protected inside of its mother, but because the mother is exposed, the child is exposed as well too. And so every morning when I get up and I take my GSH and my nanonutrient energy, I feel like I'm putting on body armor. You know, we can't live in a bubble. We can't escape the environment all around us. But when I take my GSH, I know that my glutathione levels are high and protecting me from these awful, terrible chemicals. Next, we have stress. Well, if there's one thing we can all admit is the past couple years have been absolutely incredibly stressful. Suicide rates are up, divorces are up, marriages are breaking down. There's been more addiction, there's more fentanyl deaths. And so understanding that the stress around people affects your body and how your cells function is so important. Pollution, what you're exposed to in the environment around you, injury, trauma, and burns, poor diet. All of these things contribute to the buildup of toxins, oxidative stress, the buildup of free radicals. This contributes to glutathione depletion, and glutathione depletion leads to cellular damage, aging, health crisis, disease, and even death. So we just talked about the problem, this massive problem that affects all of humanity is decreasing glutathione levels, increasing oxidative stress, and the lack of glutathione and your master antioxidants to protect you and keep you strong and healthy. Well, we've identified the problem. Let's actually talk about the solution. And the solution is found in a next generation medical breakthrough technology 5 core sciences in one single technology, plus an additional 17 synergistic nutrients, all working together to support your body function, to be able to put your body back in balance, to put it into homeostasis, where it has the ability and the nutrients it needs to begin to heal itself. And so I want to introduce to you our GSH in bottle form and our nanonutrient energy. These products both combat oxidative stress, the toxins in our food, the toxins in our air and our water, and even the toxins from the sun. This BioBlend technology consists of 5 core sciences: NAC, bioavailable L-glutathione, S-acetylglutathione, aloe vera ace-mannan, and superoxide dismutase. Let's talk about those 5 core sciences. Well, first of all, we have L-cysteine or N-acetyl L-cysteine. This is a precursor to glutathione. This actually helps your body to make its own glutathione. There are 3 critical amino acids required for your body to make glutathione. Your body already has lots of glutamic acid. It has lots of glycine. The missing element has always been the cysteine, and you simply can't get cysteine in your diet, not in the amounts that you need. And so this product, this particular nutrient, actually goes through the digestive system into the cell where it bonds with the glutamic acid and the glycine, and your body begins to make glutathione. That is a process. It takes time. But we also have bioavailable L-glutathione. And so this is a Japanese technology which uses a proprietary fermentation process, which now is actual glutathione in the cells. Your body's not having to make glutathione. This is glutathione. It's instantly inside your cells where your cells are able to use. Now, bioavailable L-glutathione shows an increase of over 300% in cellular levels of glutathione. In the nanotechnology, that actually increases to 800% within 30 minutes of use. Then we also have S-acetylglutathione. I want you to think of the L-glutathione as filling up your cellular stores. When your cellular stores are full and you add in the SAG, S-acetylglutathione, that in particular is now free to be able to tackle DNA repair. As long as your stores are full with the L-glutathione, the S-acetylglutathione will actually reverse DNA damage. Absolutely critical and so important for what our world has been going through in the last year or two. What is the significance of glutathione? Well, it's the master antioxidant of every single cell in your body. It is the master anti-inflammatory in every single cell of your body. It is the master detoxifier. It literally goes through your body looking for poisons and chemicals, herbicides, pesticides, literally grabbing a hold of those poisons and chemicals, pulling them outside of your body. Now, it doesn't just stop at getting rid of those poisons and chemicals. Glutathione comes back in and reverses the damage that those poisons and toxins and chemicals have done to your cells. Glutathione takes sick, damaged cells, reverses the damage, and makes those cells healthy and whole and strong again. It restores your body back into balance. It restores homeostasis. It is the primary detoxifier of heavy metals, 50% as effective as oral chelation therapy in getting rid of mercury. It transforms hemoglobin into its reduced state, enabling it to accept oxygen and carry oxygen to your cells. This actually oxygenates. every single cell, tissue, organ, and body system inside of your body. You know, here in Las Vegas, when you walk through the casinos, you can actually get doses of oxygen. They have oxygen bars where you can sit down and get a dose of oxygen. Well, here with glutathione, you are oxygenating your cells every minute of every day. It is the major protector of mitochondria DNA. It is the major protector of the nucleus of the cell. It is the major protector of the immune cell and the immune system. What do I mean by that? Glutathione actually educates and modulates your immune system to recognize what is bad, raise up, fight that bad, and destroy it, and reverse the damage that the bad has done to your cells. It is antiviral, it is antibacterial, it does amazing things inside of your immune system. It is the cardiovascular system enhancer, the most important nutrient you can take for heart health and lung health is glutathione. It is the only antioxidant that has the ability to recycle itself. It is the only antioxidant that does not become a weak free radical once it neutralizes a free radical. What do I mean by that? So this is a free radical. Glutathione comes along, neutralizes and destroys that free radical. Another glutathione molecule comes alongside, donates its own electron energy to bring that glutathione molecule back to life, to do it again and again and again. And it not only does that with glutathione, it does that with actually every other antioxidant. When you understand that vitamin C, everyone understands that vitamin C is an antioxidant. What's the purpose of an antioxidant? To destroy free radicals. That's the purpose. And so when you use vitamin C, that vitamin C molecule will neutralize a free radical. In the process of doing that, that vitamin C molecule loses its antioxidant benefit, and it actually becomes a weak free radical. It goes from being an antioxidant to actually becoming an oxidant. Again, glutathione comes alongside that damaged vitamin C molecule, donates its own electron energy, and brings that vitamin C molecule back to life, where it can now continue its antioxidant benefits over and over again. Glutathione is the first line of protection against environmental chemicals, poisons, and toxins. Next, we have our superoxide dismutase. This is the fourth core science in our technology. Why is superoxide dismutase so important? Well, there is a very dangerous free radical that glutathione cannot neutralize. In fact, your body will spend its glutathione in trying to neutralize what is called the superoxide anion radical. And so glutathione is actually being wasted trying to neutralize this dangerous free radical. When you add superoxide dismutase, SOD, that is the only antioxidant capable of neutralizing that superoxide anion molecule. Why is that important? Well, that oxide anion radical actually is responsible for aging. It's why you get wrinkles. It's why your skin grows old. It's why your joints start to hurt. And so understanding that superoxide dismutase neutralizes that free radical that no other antioxidant has the capacity to neutralize, you understand the role that it plays in our product formulation. And so these are two different watermelons. Not all living things age at the same rate. This is the demonstration of anti-aging power of SOD. Both of these watermelons were actually picked on the same day. Both watermelons are the actual same type of watermelon. The difference is this one is raised in organic soil, and the SOD is actually promoted inside of the melon. So this watermelon has very high SOD content. It's where we get our SOD from. This watermelon does not. And so I like to say, you know, when you're 80 years old, which watermelon do you want to look like? I definitely plan on looking like this watermelon, not this watermelon, when I'm 80 years old. So really important for anti-aging is SOD. And so lastly of our 5 core sciences is aloe-ace mannan. And so everyone has seen aloe vera, and most people have probably broken off a piece and applied it to a burn or a cut. Well, the ace mannan is actually a polysaccharide that's found inside the gel of the aloe leaf. It is not the gel, it is not the leaf, it is not juice, it is not powder. But when you pick a piece of aloe, you'll notice it's very firm and hard and crunchy when you first pick it. And in a few minutes, it goes very soft and squishy and soggy. Why is that? Well, it demonstrates that the aloe is no longer has any kind of efficacy in its healing potential. So when you first pick it, it's hard and crunchy. That ace mannan is at work. When it's soft and squishy and soggy, there's no longer any ace mannan left because there is an enzyme that becomes activated. When that aloe plant is picked, there's an enzyme that becomes activated that begins to eat all of the ace mannan out of the gel, rendering it useless within minutes of it being picked. Well, this company found a way of isolating that enzyme and deactivating it, which now allows them to be able to harvest the ace mannan out of the gel at the highest peak levels of efficacy. And that is what we have in our product. It is not the same as aloe gel or aloe juice or aloe powder. The ace mannan is what makes the aloe gel healing. And understanding that that's what we have in our product technology sets us apart from just about every other product on the market. When you go to pubmed.gov, you will find a search bar. If you put ace mannan in the search bar or glutathione in the search bar, and any type of health issue or concern that you are worried about, you will see what these ingredients are capable of doing. And so ace mannan actually educates and modulates your immune system. Your immune system is not supposed to be boosted. It's supposed to have ebb and flow. So when your body is under attack, your immune system needs to recognize that attack and mount a response and destroy the virus or the bacteria or whatever it is that needs to be destroyed. But your immune system is also supposed to recognize what is good and will protect it. And what happens with autoimmune conditions is your immune system is overactive and it begins to attack your own body. But ace mannan is an immune system regulator. It helps your cells to talk to each other. So your immune cells are talking to the other cells in your body, and it's recognizing that this is bad. This is a virus. This is a bacteria. This is a mutated cell. It needs to be destroyed. But it also recognizes what is good, which makes this so important for autoimmune conditions. Ace mannan is antiviral, it is antibacterial, it actually is proven to build back bone, it regulates and modulates immune system function, and so ace mannan is very much a key part of our technology. I want to talk to you for just a moment about our latest and greatest breakthrough, a nanonutrient energy technology. There is no other company that actually has a technology like this. And so it's very simple. You pop the top on the ampule, you put the liquid in your mouth, you swish it for 90 seconds, and you swallow. This nanonutrient energy technology contains those 5 core sciences we just talked about, but it has a couple of other proprietary functions. It has a proprietary energy blend that actually feeds and nourishes your body and helps your cells to create its own energy. It is like fueling your energy furnaces, and you will have fabulous energy all day long. It also has hormonal adaptogens. And so these adaptogens help with mood. It helps balance your hormones. And we find, I like to call it my happy juice, because it just takes all the stress out of my life. My mood is positive and upbeat. I feel happy. I feel content. I don't feel stressed. The past couple years have been so stressful on people, but this nanonutrient energy goes far beyond just energy alone. It has your hormonal adaptants plus all the benefits of those 5 core sciences. Studies on PubMed.gov show that 200 milligrams of nanoglutathione increases cellular counts of glutathione by up to 800% in 30 minutes time. This product technology you feel immediately. As soon as you take it, you'll feel a warm tingling sensation go through your body. And then it literally feels like every cell in your body wakes up and comes alive. It's like someone flipped on the switch in a dark room and your body is flooded with light and energy and happiness. It is amazing. You often don't realize how poorly you felt until you start to feel good again. And so we invite you to catch the wave with our Provizion energy. It goes way beyond just energy, strength, and focus, gets rid of brain fog. It gives you long-lasting energy, performance, endurance. Your mind works quick. You think faster and quicker. You remember things better. Your mood improves. It is a fabulous way to start your day. And so now what happens is, remember that chart with your glutathione levels going down? Now what happens is your glutathione levels stay high through your entire life. Even though your oxidative stress exposure is still on the increase, because your glutathione levels are optimized and high, you don't experience this health crisis. You can live a long, healthy, productive life long into your old age, free of health crisis when glutathione levels are optimized. And so what does Provizion do for you? Well, it helps with detoxification, mental performance and clarity, restful sleep, your immune and defense systems, optimization of energy, reduced effects of stress, athletic performance and recovery, revitalize your skin, give yourself a more youthful, beautiful, healthy, radiant, glowing complexion. Beauty starts on the inside and it shows through your skin. And so it's not so much about what you put on the outside as it is what you're putting on the inside of your body. And so what can it do? Well, we talk about weight management, sleep quality, pain relief, energy, fertility, UV protection, mood, cognitive performance, physical performance, cellulite reduction, anti-aging, it's immunity, it's restful sleep, and it is beauty. All of these benefits from these 2 products. And so you can likely get rid of a whole cupboard full of supplements when you just use our Provizion GSH. It works on the cells. Healthy cells equal healthy tissues and organs and body systems. Understanding that health starts in the cell, you're fixing the root problem when you start with cellular health. Healthy cells equal healthy tissues, organs, and body systems. And so we have just talked about the success and wealth creation secret. We have identified that massive problem that affects all of the world's population. We have solved that problem with the use of our two different product technologies. We like to say the GSH capsules are the workhorse and the nanonutrient energy is the racehorse. I take both. I take an ampule of energy every morning and I take 2 capsules of GSH every day. And I feel like I did when I was 25 years old. When you solve the problem in people's lives, wealth will naturally follow. You can't help but share the benefits of this product with people that you love and care about, knowing how it dramatically changes their life. And so now I want to just talk for a minute or two on a dreaded disease that so many people are facing. And I want to tell you that we have the cure for this particular disease. This disease is called pocketitis. What does pocketitis mean? Empty pockets, no money in your pockets. And if there's one thing the past 2 years have done, is it has greatly impacted families' financial resources. People are looking for side hustles. People are looking for a part-time way that they can earn extra money to be able to provide for a better family experience, to be able to pay their bills. And so if you are having an issue, if you are experiencing financial stress, the cost of housing, the cost of food is devastating. Cost of education, cost of transportation, and the gas that you put in your car, all of these contribute to financial pressure and stress. Maybe this is you. Maybe you feel like you are constantly being chased by the bills, that you are at risk for being swallowed up by the cares and the struggles of life, that no matter how hard you try, life just seems to overwhelm you. No matter how hard you try, it never seems to get easier. It never seems to get better. You're always struggling, always worried about the bills. Pay attention because we have the solution. This was me actually 25 years ago. You know, I was a stay-at-home mom. I loved being at home with my children. I did not want to have to work outside of the home, but it is almost impossible to live on one salary. And families who are one salary families really struggle. And this was me. I remember sitting at the kitchen table, really very overwhelmed because there never seemed to be enough money to even meet the most basic of needs. I was putting $25 on the phone bill to keep the phone on for another month, $25 on the heat bill to keep the heat on. You know, there were weeks when we couldn't put gas in the car. It was just beyond frustrating. And I was actually thinking of having to go and get a job and leave my children in someone else's care. And that was not what I wanted to do. But a friend introduced me to network marketing and affiliate marketing. And I began to do what I love and to absolutely love what I do by helping empower people in their health, by helping people to feel healthier and stronger and younger and more alive, to be able to restore people to normal, healthy body function. And I became so excited. I couldn't sleep for a month, I don't think, just thinking of all the people that this product would be able to help. And so you too can learn to do what you love and love what you do. We do this through our iPro micro business cycle, and that is invitation, presentation, registration, and organization or orientation. We invite potential business partners and customers to review a presentation. We share that presentation live, or we invite them to this Thursday night call, or we send them the recorded link. You register your new product partner with a pack or a smart ship, and then you teach and you mentor and you coach them to be successful in the business. Getting started at Provizion, you can buy a 50 PV order, which is one single bottle of GSH. This costs $49 plus shipping. You can do a 100 PV order, which is 2 bottles of GSH, or it's one single box of energy. And this is $99 with shipping free on auto ship currently, but that will be changing in January. 150 PV costs $148, and that can give you 1 bottle of GSH and 1 box of the Nano Nutrient Energy. 500 PV gives you 12 bottles of GSH or 7 boxes of energy or 4 bottles of GSH plus 4 boxes. This is $499 plus shipping. Next, you have the option to get $500 maximum in free product. Yes, free product. So 100 PV gives you either 25 bottles of GSH or 15 boxes of energy, or you can get a combo of 9 bottles plus 9 boxes. This is $999, and it saves you up to $500 in free product. I just want to talk briefly to you all about what we like to call the 444 strategy, system, and structure. And so this is just a roadmap. This is not a compensation plan training. I do have a video of a compensation plan training that I can send you. It's available on teamprovision.com. But this is just a roadmap that shows you the potential of what can happen in this business. The concept is very simple. This is you. You're going to share the product benefits with 4 people. You're going to partner with those 4 people, and each of those people order $100 worth of product, $99 plus shipping. That gives you 4 people. Next, you're going to work with your 4, and you're going to help them do what? Do the very same thing. You're going to help them partner and share the product with 4 other people that they know and want them to experience the health benefits that our product can give. When everyone just partners with 4 people, that's it. Even if you never partner or share the product beyond that, if you just partner with 4 people, this is what happens. And so this is week number 1 all the way down to week number 6. In week number 1, you partner with 4 people. You share the product benefits with 4 people. Your total income in week number 1 can be as high as $263. You're already in profit. You spent $99 and you made $263 your first week. Your product is paid for, it's free, plus you've got money in the bank. The next week, you don't sponsor anyone new. You work with your 4 people and you help them do what? Share the product with 4 of their friends and family members. When that happens, you're not going to get a sponsor bonus because you didn't sponsor anybody new, but you are going to have a team bonus and your weekly pay will be $80. When these 16 people each partner with their 4 people in their first week, you're going to earn $420. When these 64 people each partner with 4 people, that's 256 new people, you're going to earn $2,649 that week in your business. Week number 5, you have 1,000 people. You're going to get paid $13,554 total. And week number 6, these 1,000 people each do what? Partner with 4 people. That's it. That's all it takes, 4 people. That's going to earn you $58,000 by week number 6 in the business. Now, I want you to know it never works out this way. This is just a roadmap to show you the potential of our compensation plan. We do pay 9 different ways that you can qualify for commission and earnings. We pay weekly and we also pay monthly bonuses as well. And so I would encourage you to think of 4 people that you know that would benefit from this product. Maybe they're struggling with health issues. Maybe they're struggling with sickness and disease. Well, understanding that glutathione restores your body to homeostasis. It empowers your body. It gives your body the foundation it needs to be able to heal itself. When you cut your hand doesn't stay bleeding for days and days and days. It heals itself. Your body has been created wonderfully and miraculously to be able to heal itself. And I am sure that every person knows just 4 people that would benefit from our product technology. Everyone needs more energy. Everyone needs to get rid of the brain fog. Everyone needs to think sharper, clearer, faster, to remember things better. Everyone wants more energy. Everyone wants to have their immune system functioning at peak level to be able to combat the environmental attacks that your body faces. So understanding how valuable this product is, and you can share it with just 4 people, help them share it with 4 people, and this is the kind of income that you could earn over a 6-week period of time. And so I just want to invite you to take a serious look at Provizion Global. We are the opportunity of the now and of the future. We solve people's problems and issues. We solve oxidative stress and the conditions associated with oxidative stress. We solve the issue of low glutathione levels. We solve the financial struggles and issues that people are facing. And so take a serious look at what Provizion Global is all about. I recommend we have until the end of December, we offer what's called a Diamond Partner Pack, where you can get 25 bottles of Provizion GSH or 15 boxes of energy. You get 6 months of being qualified for your monthly commissions. You get a personalized business launch flyer with your picture, inviting others that you can send that invitation to by text or post on Facebook or social media. It promotes you as being a diamond partner with Provizion Global. We also provide you with a personalized diamond partner business card that you can share. We give you a recognition picture, your picture up on the company website. We give you special recognition at company events. And for the first time you purchase this pack, you get a special director override, which allows you to earn commissions on what your people also are paid on. So every time you help someone make $1, you're going to get paid 7% of what they earn. And so understanding that we are here for you. We want to help you and empower you in your health and in your finances. We are the solution-based company. And so I'm going to stop the share right now. I see we've got a few people online, and I'm just going to ask Ken if you would unmute Ken and share your story this evening. Ken has a fabulous product testimony. He's been involved with us now for over a year, I think probably close to 2 years, Ken. And your results have been nothing short of absolutely astounding. And so maybe just share with us all, what Provizion Global has done for you.
Okay, thank you. Well, I don't even know where to start. I've had so many issues. I had when I started Provizion almost 2 years ago, over 18 months ago. I had my PSA level was 14.5. Now it's down to 2.1. It really came down, and even my kidney specialist, who recently told me she didn't want to see me for a year, which sounds good, but I enjoy going on a regular basis. She said I had stage 4 kidney disease and 1 stage away from dialysis at the worst situation when I first started seeing her. Now she says I'm at my I'm at stage 2 kidney disease, but my creatinine level is really even at stage 1. So now I have I'm at I'm trying to look at my notes here. And I'm, yeah. Well, at any rate, I'm at stage 2 now. And she says she hadn't seen a kidney repair itself. She's been a renal specialist for 27 years.
Wow.
And she said, I've never seen a kidney repair itself like yours did. It just, she said, just haven't seen that. And I even had heart problems. I did have a heart attack. My heart actually stopped 4 times. And I had 70% blockage. Now I have, it actually went down to 10%. And actually, last time I went to my heart specialist, he says I had 5% blockage. So I went from 70% blockage down to 5%. He said my heart is a heart of a man 10 years younger than I am. That's how much it has improved. He even wanted me to do a workshop for his other heart patients,
Wow.
let them know, give my testimonial, and I told him what I had been taking. He looked at the bottle, GSH bottle, and said, I had torn a label off, and he looked at that, and of course, we now have flyers now that you can have all of this written down. But at any rate, he says, "Man, this stuff, nothing in here is bad for you. Uh, I'd like to give this to my other patients," and so I was really pleased about that. But at any rate, I have had some amazing results, some miracle results. Uh, when I went back to see my heart specialist, the original heart specialist, after my major heart attack, he was looking at me. He said, "We were just talking about you," and he said, we didn't know whether you would make it or not, but you look great. What have you been doing? And he gave me a stress test and said, your heart looks great. And he was just amazed because they thought that they wouldn't see me anymore. I mean, that's how bad a shape I was in. But now things are looking so much better. My A1C went from 14.75 down to less than 7.
Wow.
So that has improved a great deal. So I just a miracle. I'm just thankful that I got involved with GSH, and uh, it's the only problem I have is my doctors don't. I love going to the doctor to check myself out, but they don't want to see me. They say we have other patients now, Ken. So,
That's awesome, Ken. So,
so
so
I
Ken, you've
yeah,
also been sharing the product with so many of your family members. And I think I
absolutely.
remember you talking about your nephew and some pretty remarkable results he's had.
Yeah, he has autism, and he was only sleeping uh, every hour. He would get up, wake my sister up, and he would be rocking. He had ADHD, and she started him on GSH, and now he sleeps 8 to 9 hours a night. He
Wow.
was only every hour he would get up. Now he's sleeping 8 to 9 hours, and he he just he he had ADHD. He was taking the that Ritalin. He's not even on that anymore.
Wow.
And so now he's doing everything in the house, works on TVs, and she has problems with her. Any problem she has, whether it's plumbing or electricity, he's doing that. And
Wow.
he's even an artist, so his paintings and stuff are, are being displayed in a little museum in the area. And so he's just had some tremendous results and still doing great. And I mean, he had autism from a baby, and he's just improved so much. She talks about him all the time. Even the day when I spoke to her,
That's
she was
fabulous.
saying,
Greatly improved quality of life, not just
oh,
for
absolutely.
him, but also his mom as well, too.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
what's so exciting, Ken, and we're not And I need to put this disclaimer out there. We do not diagnose, we don't treat, we don't mitigate any sickness or disease. All we do is restore normal, healthy body function. That's it. Increase glutathione levels, restore normal, healthy body function. That's all that we do. And results will vary from person to person. But your story has touched so many people's lives, Ken. So thank you so much. Thank you. I just
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate you coming and sharing your story tonight. Denise,
Thank
if
you.
you're still there, Denise, I'd like you to share your story too for a moment. And Shannon, if you're there as well, maybe you would as well once Denise is done. So Denise, let me add you to the screen here. There we go.
All right. Well, thank you, Darlene. You know, I was thinking about this today, and I was introduced to the ACE Nanotechnology, let me see, 26 years ago. But when I first heard about it, for 2 years, I thought, just leave me alone. You don't know what I deal with, and I just leave me alone, you know. And then I heard about, and then I began using that technology. And 14 years ago, I heard about the glutathione technology. So I was aware, and those were precursors. So I knew that my body, it was good on the inside of the cell and the outside of the cell. And so just to shorten it up a bit, you know, when I began using GSH, I was coming out of 5 weeks from that nasty thing going around. And I was hit pretty hard. And I was walking 1.5 to 2 miles a day before that happened. And I walked 3/4 of a block and thinking, I wish I had a chair, you know. And so I got a phone call from Denise Rowe, and she told me about George Renninger, and I knew who he was. I didn't know him personally, but I knew he was a man of integrity. I always liked what I heard and saw. And this product, just, she said, it's for friends and family, and it just came out the door. Would you like to try it? When she heard what I had. But when she told me that it had 5 clinical ingredients in it, that you could go to PubMed and look it up, I'm thinking, okay. And she goes, but it has ACE mannan and glutathione in it. I thought, you got to be kidding me, because I knew those technologies, right? And I had them in my feeding tube when I was severely ill in the hospital. So she sent me a bottle, and within a week or two, I was breathing better. I had more energy, and I felt brighter. Like, I think you mentioned something about light in your presentation, and I thought, yeah, I felt brighter, and my mood improved. And so that was my first experience, and continued on it for about 6 months. And I was only taking 2 capsules when I heard that it's best. You know, some people were having results with 4 capsules. So when I did that and increased to 4 capsules a day, within 1 year's time, they lowered my thyroid medication twice. And my vitamin D level in 1 year went from 31 point, question mark. I can't remember what the 31 point was, but it went up to 70.1. Wow. And all I did was increase my GSH and sporadically took my vitamin D3. So yeah, I love the product, and it's amazing. So
Thank you. Thank you so much, Denise. I just love your story, and to know that we have impacted your life in such a way that, I mean, it's just made things so much better for you. And I'm so grateful and thankful for that. Thank you so much for coming tonight.
yeah, you're welcome.
Shannon, I'm going to add you, and if you could give us your experience using the product, that would be fabulous.
I would love to. I was introduced to the product. I was with another company with Ace Mannan, and I believe very much in that. Dr. Sean Runcorn had introduced me and sent me these 3 free bottles. So I started looking into it. I started taking it, and I thought, wow, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. And I was kind of left on my own. So I started researching the company, like, what is this? This is amazing. I feel good. What I didn't know is I had been on blood pressure medication for a couple years, and I was on the second one, and I had an allergic reaction to it. So I went in, and the doctor's like, you know, we got to just put you on another drug. I'm like, I just don't want to go on another drug. And so he wrote me the prescription. I came home, I researched it. I said, I just don't want to do it. So I did what you shouldn't do, and I cold turkeyed it off. Well, I found out that I didn't need high blood pressure medication any longer because of the GSH. But I didn't know that. I didn't know what it could do for my body. I just wasn't aware because I just wasn't educated enough to know. So she monitored me for like 6 weeks, and she went back in and she said, "You do not have high blood pressure." I'm like, great, because I don't want to be taking any drugs anymore. So at that point, that's when I went, I need to really look at this company. And you know what? I need to share it because if it changed my life, it can change somebody else's life. And that's when I really became passionate. That was January. So 1 year ago is when I decided, I'm going to tell people about what has happened with me. And since then, I've shared it with family, friends, and slowly growing. But my husband and I are both on it. I feel great, and I'm so grateful, and
Yeah.
I'm just very grateful. So, and I'm not taking not taking tamoxifen anymore. I'm not taking other nasty blood pressure drugs, and lots of GSH. So thank you,
Perfect.
and a great presentation.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Shannon. A good friend of mine likes to say, more glutathione good, less glutathione bad. And one of my favorite doctors, he's a surgeon, and his name's Dr. George. And he says, if you are not increasing your glutathione levels, you are dangerously existing. And I think that that's such a powerful statement. And I just love what glutathione does. And I know it's made such an impact in all of your lives. So thank you guys for sharing your stories. Again, I want to emphasize that we absolutely do not make any claim to diagnose, treat, or mitigate any sickness or disease. We never recommend people just stop taking their medication without talking to their doctor and working with their doctor to do that. But understanding that this product technology restores your body to normal, healthy cellular function. It improves quality of life, and you will definitely feel years and years younger. So thank you guys so much for coming. I'm going to stop the screen share now. And oh dear, stop.